How many of you want to reparent yourself, but you don't know where to start? You struggle because you catch yourself leaning backwards into the past instead of the present. You might ask yourself, why me? Why didn't I get their love? You're angry, you're sad, and you start to spiral, and then you get stuck in your emotions. By the end of this video, you'll know how to reparent yourself and rewire your nervous system using a 4-step strategy. Step number 1, practice self-compassion. Change how you talk to yourself. Many of you are walking around with an inner critic that takes the spotlight every single time. You might tell yourself you're selfish, you're too emotional, you're not enough, this is why your parents don't love you, and that is further from the truth. But let me tell you that this kind of self-talk, it's not helping you. When your sense of self is threatened, your brain can interpret that threat as something that needs to be addressed. And if you've learned to respond to feelings of inadequacy with self-criticism, you may turn that threat inward and you now tell yourself, I'm the problem. Instead of addressing what you're actually experiencing, you attack yourself in an attempt to fix or protect yourself from the feeling of being inadequate. When you embrace self-compassion, it's like receiving a mother's unconditional love. Your care system is activated, oxytocin and endorphins are released, which helps to reduce your stress and increase safety and security. It minimizes your inner critic and it relaxes your nervous system. Practice speaking to yourself with kindness and respect. I bet you don't even realize how often you call yourself names or get upset with yourself for something that is so simple. Treat yourself the way you always wanted to be treated by your parents, with love, kindness, and respect. Number 2, understand your pattern. I want you to notice what triggers a shift in your mood and your behavior. This is important because you'll start to recognize unmet needs underneath your response. Your pattern is a telltale sign of childhood adaptations. Whether you people please because you want others to see that you're a good person, or you get angry when people don't understand you right away, there is a deeper desire to feel acceptance, something you never experienced with a parent. Write it down, observe it, and hold your younger self. Let her know it's okay for her to ask for her needs and wants to be met, and tell her she no longer has to compromise herself to be accepted. The right people will accept her for who she is, not what she can do for them, which is something she learned in childhood. Awareness forces you to face your patterns, identify the unmet need, and reparent your inner child by making the necessary changes. Number 3, honor your needs. I cannot stress this enough. Learn to recognize what you need mentally, emotionally, and relationally, and change how you care for yourself. This is very important, especially if you were never allowed to express yourself. You couldn't express your emotions without being judged, and you couldn't play without being told that you're too loud, and you weren't allowed to ask others to meet your needs and wants because you were told how selfish you're being. I've seen this with so many of my clients who were afraid that they're being too much at family gatherings or that they're asking their partners for too much. They give themselves the bare minimum because they don't want to show off or take up space. As an adult, honoring your needs is essential because you become attuned with yourself, which creates a deeper awareness and understanding. Ask yourself what you like, what you dislike, what are your values, what are you passionate about? It doesn't have to be anything complicated. Honoring your needs contributes to a safe relationship with the right people at the right time. How you treat yourself and show up for yourself teaches others how to treat you. Take up the space you were never allowed to take up, and give yourself permission to meet those needs consistently. Number 4, build self-trust. This means becoming the kind and caring adult you never experienced growing up on a consistent basis. You want to tell yourself, I can count on me. Self-trust is believing you can give yourself the foundational pieces, such as safety, validation, guidance, encouragement, and boundaries. It encompasses everything that I mentioned. You believe in yourself without dismissing your emotions. You trust that you can handle difficult emotions without numbing, people pleasing, or shutting down. And you also keep your promises to yourself and you honor them. You set realistic boundaries with realistic limits. You reduce the amount of reassurance you need from others. And yes, you will second guess yourself on occasion. And you might not trust the process, but that's okay. Go back to step one, which is self-compassion, and be kind to yourself. I've made this statement to many of my clients. You're learning how to crawl, then walk, and then run. You're doing something that is completely new with little to no experience. Reparenting yourself is a process that requires consistency. You are rewriting your nervous system, a system that required you to abandon yourself in order to survive. This process is not linear. Everyone has a different story and a different timeline. I'm going to leave you with this one question. If you were a safe, supportive parent to yourself in this moment, what would be the first act of reparenting? As always, thanks for watching my video. Comment below what stage of reparenting you're in. Is it self-compassion, understanding your pattern, honoring your needs, or rebuilding self-trust? Check out my previous videos and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Bye for now.